Well, stand-in head coach Crisdion Krstevski is with me after a 3-2 win against North Geelong Warriors. Must feel good, mate, to get back on the winners list.
Yeah, I think feels good to win. It's very simple, and I think an important one for us, right? We've all seen the effects of the last sort of 6 weeks, and getting a tough win in the end, was I think important for the group, really important.
Well, first half 3-0, absolutely swashbuckling display. Let's start with that. We played them off the park in the first half. It was sensational.
Yeah, I think the boys really come out firing in the first half. It was actually nice to watch. Obviously, we're on the side trying to see what we can tweak to improve it. But some excellent pieces of play, good bits of defending as well. Actually, in the first half that meant we pinned them up a bit higher on the pitch and allowed us to keep building and keep picking holes and finding solutions as we went. And you could, how can you get better than a bomb from Lauts? I'm really happy for him actually. He works exceptionally hard, and you could see it wasn't just the quality of the goal, but the boys really got around him as well, which was, I don't know, it's always good to see. It makes me happy when a player that works hard does the right things, and gets an opportunity to play and start, and he scored 2 goals. So it's excellent. And obviously we had likes of Matty Whelan back into the squad today, which was great to see. And Boffy made his first start, which was good. Nice to see him on the park and played 90 minutes, which was great. I thought he was pretty good over the 90 minutes. Millsy come in as well as a left back. Obviously no Crisdion and Valenti, so a little bit different there. We changed it up a little bit. We lost Benji as well, so we had to do a bit of patchwork, if you like. But Millsy did well, and I think Boffy and him worked really well together. And you could, like you said, in the first half, the boys are excellent. It was great to watch.
I mean, it felt like it made a big impact having Matty Whelan as a number 9, as a presence up there to hold up the ball, to win flick-ons, to just give us a little bit more cutting edge.
Yeah, I think it adds some variety to our game. He's a presence as a 9, so it allows us to have another solution when we're playing, which you don't get if you put a midfielder there, for example, or a winger, or someone that's probably technically cleaner on the ball, but Matty offers us that presence that some others don't. And he was pretty good in the first half. Did well, worked hard. But we already knew before the game that he probably wasn't going to get through the 90. And then obviously we gave Giorgio a go in the last sort of 30-35 minutes. He worked hard too. He had some chances to bury the game and put a sealer on it. But it was good to see him still get into those positions. Matt and Will actually, Bainham, took him aside and had a good chat to him. So it was good to see them getting around him and being really positive, because I think that's going to be the key. As long as we remain positive and push forward together, we'll be able to achieve something. And today was just the start.
Well, it's hard not to be positive about a strike like Brandon Lawton's. The first goal was from point-blank range. The second one was one of the best hits I've ever seen, swerving off his left boot. Does he hit them like that in training?
I don't think so. We got lots of clips of players hitting balls into the back of the net at training, as you know, from Maxi making sure that it's out there. But it was excellent finish, and off his left peg as well. Like, how can you get better than that? Must have felt great for him, actually. I haven't even asked him how he feels. But I think aside from the obvious positives, there was that second half that we need to address, and we will. And the boys know they didn't come in walking overly ecstatic about it. We made life really difficult for ourselves when we could have just maintained control. But 3 points is 3 points. They're very important at this time of year. We've got 5 games to go. Next is Georgie's. That's our focus. That's our only focus. We worked hard, we worked together, and I have no doubt we can put another good performance together and bring it home strong.
Well, it was a nervy end to the game, no getting away from that, but North Geelong have made a habit of this in recent weeks. They were 2-0 down against Northcote, came back and won 3-2. They came back against Western, they almost came back against Victory, so they seem to have turned the corner a little bit, and when we knew this storm was coming, we held out just about.
Yeah, and I think it's, they made a coaching change obviously halfway through the season, and it's had an obvious effect. Yeah. But I think they're probably one of the teams that were a bit unlucky on the first half of the season too, and it's it's credit to them. They work hard and they actually try and play a good brand of footy. Yeah. And I think they've been on the unlucky end of a couple of moments when you look back at some of their games. But I'm sure they're going to give everyone a hell of a go in the last 5 games. They're doing some good stuff now. So yeah, we obviously were the benefactors in the second half and were able to hold out, and the 3 goals was enough, and it realistically should be. Yeah. Just would have been nicer to not concede the 2, right? But you got to look at the positives. 3 points in front of a home crowd. Everyone got behind us. It was great to see. Yeah. Really positive energy around the ground tonight, which was good. Important response from the players and the group, and yeah, it just makes us more excited for the last 5, right?
Absolutely, and the fans really got noisy in the last 10 minutes and roared us over the line, and it's going to be even more important next week when we go away to Georgie's, which has been a favourite venue of ours over the years. Had some famous wins there, and it's always a great travelling turnout. Just how important is it for the fans to carry us through these last 5 games, especially starting next week with a tough away trip at City Vista? Yeah,
look, Georgie's have hit some good form, and they've made some good signings, and they're definitely a team to beat. So it's going to be really important that we come in numbers, and that 12th man's there for us, because we all know how important it is, and how much the boys love playing for them. That's most important, and I really hope they come in numbers and get behind us, because we're here and we're pushing for that top spot.
Well, Crisdion, congratulations on the win, and we look forward to next week we go again.
Thanks, Josh. Thank you.